we got Andrew Tate versus Hasan. Okay, I wanted to cover this because it is the first ever documented HasanAbi. Okay, there's only one, and it was posted on July 21st, 2022. Okay, this is the only thing he's ever looked good in. Okay, and that's because Andrew Tate just seethes for this entire. I don't even want to spoil anything. Let's take a look. See.
Andrew, I've seen some of your work as you're doing the rounds on Twitch here, and a lot of the things that you said that you've been called out on, specifically in regards to like women driving, as a matter of fact, are just generally untrue. There's no empirical evidence to back up those claims, which is why you resort to anecdotes quite frequently and say things like, "Oh, well, it's just common sense, right?" But it's not technically common sense. It's just your personal opinion.
Completely, it's my personal opinion based on my personal biases of my life experience. And when I say, exactly. And when I say these things, X amount of people agree with me, X amount of people disagree with me. That's fine. And that's the same with nearly any statement in the world.
Okay, but
well, yeah, but you also shouldn't. You're saying them as fact when it's the only evidence you. The problem is you're saying it as fact when the only evidence you have is your own anecdotal experience, right? Like, and that's not evidence.
I can say the world is round, and there'll be a percent of people who disagree with me. That's totally not fine. I come on here and talk about my own personal experiences, and my experience is men are better drivers than women.
Yeah, but there's proof the world is round. Like,
no good female drivers. I'm also a female candidate.
No, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. There is a truth, and then there is your own personal experiences backed by anecdotes, right? Or your own personal opinion backed by anecdotes from your own personal experiences. Now, your own.
Yeah, I mean, Hasan is spitting. Okay, first time ever. This is the first time he's ever spit in his life. Okay, there. He's right. You have your own biases, right? And those aren't fact. Those are just how you feel.
Personal experiences are oftentimes going to be incorrect and not close to the reality. That's why there's an entire field of statistical analysis. That's why we do empirical. That's why we rely on empirical evidence when we're making decisions. Why? Because we all carry a bunch of personal biases, and when we analyze situations, we do not have enough scope to grasp the entirety of the situation. We cannot.
True. I love how Slay King, Slay. Shut the fuck up, bro. You ruined this all, Run Ralph. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Comprehended with our human brains.
Bro, listen,
which is why when it comes to women driving, it's a funny point because the truth is different. The truth is the exact opposite.
No, listen. First things first. There's lies, there's damn lies, and there's statistics. I'm sure you heard that from Mark Twain. That's the first thing. The second thing is that
you can massage numbers, but
you're deriving your truth from an internet study. That's fine. You can derive your truth from an internet study on a bunch of different things. The truth of life is the truth that you experience as an individual. That's the only truth that we all live within. You live within your.
No, there's objective truth, and I guess there would be your own truth, but you're saying things as if they're an objective truth, right? Like, it's an objective truth. The sky is blue. It's not an objective truth. Men drive better than women. Like, although that is a very base thing to say. Okay.
Your truth live within my truth because the truth I've experienced as an individual. It's certain things happen to you over and over and over and over and over again, but the truth on the internet says it's not true. That doesn't mean that your experiences are any less real. So if you come here and say the internet says that.
Well, yeah, but your experiences are only worth like 1 in 7 billion, right? Because there's 7 people on the earth who all have different experiences, right? So your experiences are only worth like 1/7 billionth. Okay, like.
Your experiences can be real. You can be a statistical anomaly, as a matter of fact. You can be one of those people, but more often than that.
Because I keep letting you talk and you're finishing your point and I'm trying to talk. So
okay, go ahead.
See, he's getting angry. Okay, that little bald head of his, you can see the steam start to rise. All right.
I'm going to. The fact that you're going on the internet, finding some study and saying that this is the truth, especially after the age of COVID and all the fucking truth we were told with that garbage. You want to sit here and say, oh, the internet said X. I'm sure the internet did. I've done about my personal experiences. Some people agree with me and some people do not. That is perfectly fine. Don't give a fuck if people agree with me or otherwise. People are listening to me and they're either
I know, but you're still wrong, and that's the problem.
True.
Do you want to be right, or do you want to keep speaking into a hug box where people agree with you? And then, well, if you just completely devalue empirical evidence, actuarial sciences, the entirety of the insurance industry that relies on making these sorts of calculations to ensure that these quotes are as profitable as possible, which ends up charging men higher rates than women, is a statistical likelihood that men are more dangerous drivers than women across the board and get into more car accidents across the board. If you're going to look at all of that and say it doesn't matter because that does not correspond to my own personal experiences, then you're silly. You're being silly. You're being a silly person. If everyone thought like you did.
True. Hasan POV. Hasan's chat is so cancer, bro. I hope all these people get purged from the internet. Okay, if you have ever typed in Hasan's chat and it wasn't a mean message towards him, you shouldn't be allowed to have a router anywhere near your house. Okay,
right? We would have no scientific achievements on this planet. We would still be living inside fucking caves. As much as I love Liver King personally, I don't think that that would be a good planet to live on. I'm pretty happy for all the medical achievements, all the scientific achievements that we have reached. And at the heart of all of that, all of those accomplishments lies an understanding of arriving at the truth through empirical evidence.
You done?
Yeah.
Cool. In my personal experiences, all the car crashes I've been involved in, all the times my car was hit, and all the negative experiences I've had on women were at fault. That is, now you can sit here and say the insurance claims say that. I never said the insurance claims don't say that. I'm saying I am not comfortable with women driving because of my personal experience. Those are my personal experiences.
Yeah, that's fine, but you're saying it on your public platform as if it's an objective fact, right? Like that's the. There's like actually, I don't know. I feel like Andrew Tate's a funny guy, but realistically, not all too smart, right? Like I don't know if that's a hot take, right?
You can drag up all the empirical evidence in the world you want to try and drag up. Anyone with a brain knows how that aids the world agendas anyway. I don't want to go too political on a stream that's going to get taken down.
That is literally how the world works.
So I'm not saying that.
On a very broad scale, that is exactly how the world works. However, that data most likely won't affect your like where you live personally, right? Like, if there's a statistic, like, I don't know, if let's say statistically there's like a very high amount of, I don't fucking know, people with longer hair, right? But in your little community, it's very not socially acceptable to have long hair, so everybody in your community has short hair, right? That'd be an example. You say, well, no, not everybody in the world, or, well, no, not most people in the world have long hair, because everybody in my personal life has short hair. But, obviously that's not true. But it also people having long hair doesn't affect you, right? Because you're not around them at all. So, yeah.
I can't find a female race car driver. I'm not saying that.
That's not what I'm saying either. I'm not talking about like statistical anomalies. I'm straight up talking about the overwhelming amount of evidence that suggests that women are more careful drivers than men. Okay, and therefore better drivers than men. You keep resorting back to your personal anecdotes. So let me walk you through this. Right? Do you agree that human beings have biases?
Do me a favor.
Okay. But hey, I respected your time. Do you want to answer my question? Do you believe that human beings have biases?
Oh, absolutely, we're all biased.
Okay.
Completely.
Do you think that those biases might cloud your judgment?
It's not about clouding judgment.
Not just your own personal judgment. Do you think our biases might cloud our personal judgment?
I think every single person on earth is biased and lives within the bias.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true. If you agree with me on both of those accounts, you understand that your anecdotes, your own personal accumulation of information, is going to be clouded by your own personal biases. So you're not going to be able to assess the information adequately in the same way that empirical evidence would.
True, but also your biases also they also affect empirical evidence. Okay, like the way you interpret them, and yeah.
Precisely why we look at data rather than make arguments around our. Wait, let me finish. Come on. This is precisely why we do that.
Everyone's saying kick you. You're long in the point. You're saying that the empirical evidence is saying X, so it doesn't matter what my personal experience is. That's fine. My point is, let me change it. Let's say that the empirical evidence says that pit bull is more likely to bite you than a Dalmatian. But in your life experience, every time you went near a Dalmatian, it bit you, and a pit bull never did. Are you going to go up to a Dalmatian still completely and go, oh, it's fine, completely unbiased because the empirical evidence says X when you're covered in scars? No.
Okay. No, but you're also not going to state on your public platform that Dalmatians are like evil, right? Because that would be objectively untrue. You just would be more careful around Dalmatians.
You're going to say Dalmatians bite me for some reason. I'm not comfortable around Dalmatians. That's called human nature. So I'm telling you my personal experiences. I don't care. I understand your point. Empirical evidence says X. Women in this country can do X. I completely get that. For second, it's also countries. You're only talking about America because you're American. You don't see outside of the world. That's fine.
I'm Turkish, actually. I grew up in Turkey.
That's not the point. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is I'm uncomfortable with women driving. And if you actually ask most women, if it gets late at night or it starts getting dark or it starts raining heavily or the parking gets difficult, they usually ask the man to drive themselves. I know many women who do that. I'm not offended by my.
I just realized this guy's a Fortnite shirt on. Dude, this guy is way more drippy than Hasan, though. Hasan has some horrendous ass fits, okay, bro? Hasan has some of the... Let's pull it up, actually. Hasan has some of the worst fits known to man, okay? Hasan... Yeah, here it is, bro. Oh, my God, bro. I saw this shit today, and I cringed. I literally wanted to throw my phone out the fucking window. He has a fucking... Oh, my God, bro. I could do a deep dive in just exactly how terrible all of this is, bro. I hate all of this. Like, these guys are fine, actually. I low-key like these because, they're stylish, except for the glasses. Those are gay as shit. But, like, they got the style down, okay? What do you say again? Like, U.S. political, yeah, my 70s era, right? But what is this shirt, bro? This shirt does... The shirt and the jewelry just don't match, like, the vibe you're going for at all, bro. Like, it doesn't match it at all. Fucking the cigar. Yeah, it's just terrible. Sorry for the side tangent.
Assumption. I know those women go, oh, I don't want to park, you park it. Look, there's not a bad thing about it. Who gives a shit, right? It's not a big deal. You've come on here deciding you really want to stick up for the chicks, and maybe one of them will drive over to your house. It's cool. We've got better things.
I don't think look. Let's be real. I don't think I need to be a male feminist to be able to attract women. Okay. However, having said that, that was a funny implication. Having said that, you are failing to recognize what I am trying to say. I walk you through these steps slowly but surely. The thing is, the Dalmatian example you gave is great because you are creating now a hypothetical scenario in which you want your opponent to concede. I can do the exact same thing and say, well, in my personal experience, Dalmatians never bite, or pit bulls never bite, whichever one you thought was the more aggressive breed, right? In my personal experience, what if in a million times that I have bred pit bulls or been around pit bulls, not a single one of them has ever been aggressive? We will never be able to arrive at a meaningful solution or a resolution to this conversation if we're both operating on personal anecdotes and hypotheticals. That is not how you can.
True. Now, like, see, the thing about this conversation, though, is, like, it doesn't affect Andrew Tate's personal life or Hasan's personal life, right? He's still not going to trust Dalmatians, and he's still not going to trust pit bulls, right? But it shows to the audience that, like, who is objectively right, and that's all. Like, I guess realistically, none of these conversations really matter all too much, but they're just interesting to have, and it's a pastime, right? Like, that's why I do it. I'm not making any money from this. Nobody's watching, but I create content because I get bored a lot of the time. So I mean, I might as well do something at least somewhat productive with my time, right? And yeah.
Conduct an appropriate debate.
Good. So now you're saying the thing I just said. I have my own biases, my personal experiences, and I say them. Some people disagree, and some people agree, and I don't care. You now come along.
You're still wrong, though, because I'm not operating on biases when I talk about women driving. I'm talking about the empirical evidence. I might have personally thought women are worse at driving than men as well. But once you arrive at, once you look at the evidence and you realize that said evidence suggests something else, you're probably not going to continue believing the prior thing that you believed, right?
We went over the same point like 5 times.
I know, but it's just weird because I can't break through Andrew's
I understand your point. You're saying
walls here.
We're losing the girl.
No, exactly. I want to her.
Yeah, bro. This guy goes on to dick ride not Hasan, a dick ride Andrew like mad. Like, yeah, bro. The reason we're going over it over and over again is because like Andrew Tate over here is like being retarded. Like that's.
He said even if I thought women were worse drivers, I've seen empirical evidence, and I'm so smart that I ignore my own eyes and ears and believe what the internet tells me. That's
not what I'm asking you to do, my friend.
I'm sure you're double vaccinated. It all makes sense to me now. You believe what you're told to believe. You don't believe what I'm ears, and that's why you're gonna sit here and talk about empirical evidence that you found on Google. Cool. If you believe everything that's on Google, that is your prerogative, my friend. If you think that makes you sound smart in the modern world.
Okay, he's not believing everything he finds on Google. It's from a trusted source, right? It's a what do you call it? It's a fucking insurance company, right? Like, and yeah, it's not like some rando fuck on Twitter that's making this claim. It's a trusted source, right? If it'd be different if some like random fucker on Twitter was just saying this, right? Yeah, he's like using this weird like don't trust everything you see on the internet argument, right? But like Hasan's not. He's using a trusted source, right? Like there's a very clear difference.
World after the 3 years we've just been through to say that I read a piece of paper that tells me to believe X, so I believe X, and I ignore my own personal experiences. And
I'm not asking you to ignore your own personal experiences. I'm simply asking you to look at the data.
So let's change the subject because you just proved it.
Okay, Andrew, do you believe? Well, you didn't really prove anything, but it's cool. Do you believe the Earth is flat, or do you believe the Earth is spherical, round?
I'll be a headphones on.
Oh, you took the headphones off?
He gets very stressed sometimes, and
Yeah, it's cool. It's important, sometimes.
This is how Hasan took an ultimate W. Okay, Hasan literally had like an autistic moment. Okay, it got too much for him, and okay, he's like, he's so retarded that he had to like unironically take like an autistic break to like smoke. Okay, he had to take a smoke break. Okay, it's amazing. It's amazing that how are we gonna let Hasan do this to you too, bro? Like, how are we gonna let Hasan do this to you? All right, and like he's done this before too. His friends know about this. Sometimes he needs to take a break because he's like so autistic. Yeah, man-child. Holy shit, dude! And you're gonna let Hasan, this man, like, dude, you could kick the absolute living shit out of Hasan. Okay, I've seen Hasan like training for boxing, bro. It doesn't look good. You could rock the shit out of Hasan. Okay, you're letting him like do this little mental gymnastics. It's not even really mental gymnastics, but he's just basically dancing around you with his words, and you're having a meltdown about it, dude. Like you're crying. The sunglasses can only hide so much, Tate. You gotta maybe step away from the screen.
Sometimes can't take the heat. Sometimes can't take the heat, so you gotta get out of the kitchen a little bit. Andrew, do you believe the Earth is flat or round, spherical, globe?
Round.
You believe it's round, right? But when you walk outside, it feels like it's flat.
Brother, and
it looks flat, it feels flat, but you believe it's round. Why do you believe the Earth is round?
Because I have personal experience that would prove to me that the Earth is round.
Oh, your personal experience. What happened? Did you go up to the fucking moon? Is that how you figured it out?
Exactly. I flew up into space and I looked down on Earth. And I saw people.
Yeah, see, now, this is Andrew Tate is pulling Hasan here, right? Hasan, like, totally fucking owned him on that point. He's 100% right that, Andrew Tate does not personally know that the Earth is fucking round, but I mean, it's a well-known fact. So obviously the Earth is round, but he just memes about it and says, oh yeah, I personally flew up to the moon, right? That's something Hasan would do, Andrew Tate. Come on, man. Like,
that's crazy. Okay, you don't have to. Hey, listen, you don't have to concede on that point, but I think you and I both understand the importance of scientific, the importance of empirical evidence in that one, right? Or science.
And I thought, wow, this guy, okay, he's gonna ruin the stream. We had a hot chick. Now we're here.
Is that what you thought?
Just chill out. Like,
so what's up? Is it a little bit more difficult when I'm not like the traditional like SJW looking person? Is that why it feels like?
Dude, no. Okay, Hasan is a traditional SJW. Okay, Hasan sucks. Hasan sucks. He's taking one W and he's stroking it, bro. He's so proud of himself. It's crazy. He's not gonna shut up about this one for weeks. Okay.
Ruined?
No, it's not difficult. As a professional, I'll tell you the conversation we just had.
Yeah, dude, you've been kicked in the face and stuff. Like, I'm sure you can handle little old me.
Exactly. So I'll tell you as a professional conversation we just had. I said I'm biased and I don't believe women can drive. That's my personal experience. I don't care if anyone agrees. You came along and said, don't interrupt me. You came along and said, no, that's not true because of the evidence. I came and said, I don't care about the evidence, my personal experience. You said, I also have personal experiences and we're all biased. I agree. Then you said, even if I had personal experiences that said X, I would ignore them because the internet told me to believe Y. I believe what I'm
That's not what I said. I said that regardless of
that's not what Hasan said, bro. He's making shit up because he's coping. He's seething.
Personal biases that I might have, evidence is still more important than my personal biases.
When you guys all talking at once,
and it's boring, and you've lost, and it's boring. So let's move on to the next subject.
Is that what happens? You just say I'm boring and I lost, and then you win? Is that what it is?
Do a poll in the chat.
Dude, Andrew W.
One, then we'll continue to talk it, but I'm sure you lost, and it's boring.
Okay. Do you want me to leave the conversation that desperately, Andrew? It seems like you're running away a little bit.
Oh, we're just going in a never-ending circle. Like,
Okay, yeah, we can move on from that. We can move on from the importance of science and Andrew's personal biases. Andrew, can you tell me a little bit about the Hustlers University, whatever that is? Not in a promotional capacity. I know that like you're doing the rounds on Twitch, and I know that that's probably giving you a big boost. But I want to understand, because you are a businessman. I want to understand how you generate revenue. Is it okay to get this information for free, or do I have to pay $50 and then maybe get an affiliate link and get other?
That's another thing is, Andrew has this like retarded program. It's like $50 a month, and it just basically teaches soy boys. Soy boy. He's converting soy boys to the Chad colonizer. The Chad Armada. Okay, and it's fucked up, man. We needed more soy. Okay. And they're paying him $50 a month. That's what really proves they're soy. Okay, if you are paying $50 a month to learn how to not be soy, you are the most soy person on the earth. Okay, I don't care.
Other people to also join, so I can make a 10% cut off of them also joining Hustlers University.
You can find everything on the website. And you can join if you want more information. That's fine.
So you don't want to share this information for free right now. You don't want to educate me on that.
I don't want to sit here and spend the next hour you trying to accuse me of some bullshit.
I'm not. I'm here to learn. Andrew, you are a brilliant mind. Maybe a little rattled from the numerous concussions, but brilliant nonetheless. So I want to hear more about your business strategy if possible.
It's actually quite interesting that people are too scared to get in the ring trying to make fun of people who have bravery to try and make fun of
No,
them.
I do think it's very brave. I do think it's very brave.
All right, so let's not detract the bravery of men.
I mean, if he is kind of shitting on him here, like he's throwing big. He's like, okay, Andrew's an asshole, right? And Hasan is just insulting him very basically. Okay, he's like, lol. Lol, and then like Andrew's just melting down, bro. Like Jesus.
Men who do things you're afraid to do. That's the first thing.
No, you are absolutely incredibly brave. You still might have CTE, but you are incredibly brave. I appreciate it.
I mean, whatever, it's fine. The point I'm trying to make is, I know you want to sit here and talk about HHU and try and break it down, and you prepared a bunch of notes, etc.
I have no notes whatsoever. I'm a dumbass. I don't know anything I'm talking about. I'm simply here to learn from you.
Yo, can we stop with sarcastic shit?
No, I'm literally, but that's the
You're
truth.
being so correct. Sorry.
That's not true, by the way. Hasan does. I mean, I guess okay, maybe he doesn't have notes, but he just has at least that one link saved that proves he's right about the car crash, right?
Sarcastic, though. Like, why are you being so sarcastic?
I'm not. I'm literally.
No,
Oh, come on.
He's sarcastic because Andrew is melting down, and it's funny. Why doesn't Hasan just own this, right? Because like it's true. I would support Hasan. The one instance where I would.
I'm asking questions.
You're
Hasan,
being sarcastic. Like, listen.
Hasan, please. It's pretty clear that I was the better Hasan. So
That's agreed. I agree with that one.
if you could just get out the call, maybe it would fix the stream.
I think so.
Would you guys, if you
Who is this fuck? Wait. I mean, oh my god, bro.
guys would like me to leave the call, I can do that. I don't want
I
to
gotta
be rude.
get back to work.
I do not want to be rude, boys. This is your stream. Andrew, I'd love to talk to you in more detail if you'd like to. I hope that one day you can educate me on your revenue strategies. I mean, it does look a little bad though if you feel as though I should leave the call because you feel like I'm overpowering you a little bit.
You should stay on the call, but I think you should be more socially aware.
I am. Is that a bad question?
More socially aware, bro. I mean, yeah.
Do you not educate thousands of young men about your business strategies? I want to know more.
Okay, I want you to be more socially aware and understand that since you've joined the stream, everyone's begging for you to leave. The vibe's down. It's boring. It's late at night for me.
It's not boring. You're getting fucking rolled. Okay, it's boring for your chat because you're getting shat on. Okay, like
came here to have fun. You're being boring. No one thinks you're cool. No one thinks you're intelligent. No one thinks you're funny.
I don't think I'm cool or intelligent. I just have questions and you're not answering them for some reason. Why are we derailing?
yeah, I mean, that is the one thing nobody does think Hasan is cool or intelligent. Okay,
I don't have to answer your questions.
maybe it's just like the one Hasan video you've seen. You would think he's cool and intelligent, but it's all downhill from here. Okay, trust me. Never again will he be this smart.
You're not the police. I don't have to answer.
No, not at all. No, I am not the UK police nor the Romanian one. I'm simply asking you questions about your business strategy, which you literally educate people on. I just want to know how you do growth and revenue. Why can't I be a hustler? I want to be a hustler like you. I want to be a top G, a top bloke, a proper bloke.
You can find out more on the website. I would like the stream to get fun again. If you want to discuss this,
You don't think your educational content is fun for people to consume?
I think everyone's saying kick in. Read the chat. You guys read the chat on your stream.
You want me to leave that bad? If you want me to leave that bad, I'll leave.
You're just being. I mean, listen. I'm just a messenger, but you're just kind of like being sarcastic.
I'm not. I'm literally not.
Yeah, dick riding.
I promise. I swear to Allah that I want to know.
Just saying, was it sarcastic? Don't even. You can't even fix it.
None of what I have mentioned is
Yeah,
sarcastic.
it's sarcastic, bro, but he's proving a point, right? He's proving a point that Andrew Tate is retarded.
I would like to know more.
85% kick. 85%. No one thinks you're funny or interesting or witty. Your little comebacks. No one's interested in them. You haven't done anything.
It's okay. Andrew, if you want, we can have a conversation again. We can have a conversation again in the future if you'd like. If you're brave enough, I guess.
HU has an affiliate program. Some people they want to affiliate like everything else in the world. We have over 100,000 students making more than they invest each month. If they didn't make more than they invest, they wouldn't sign up. One of the most successful online educational platforms in history.
Are there multiple layers?
You want to make some money yourself if you want to join and have more information. It's all over TikTok. You can find out yourself. If you're too cheap to pay $50 and you're broke, nobody gives a shit what you think anyway. You've ruined the stream. Everyone wants you out of it. So either change tune and give the program
You've ruined the stream. Cope, dude.
or keep
So
sitting
much
talking
cope.
sarcastic and really slowly and repeating yourself, talking about how you only believe you see the internet. Don't do this for fun.
Copium.
And it's boring. So let's move on to some fun. Let's get the tempo up. I just told you I hate you. We do an affiliate program. You can find out more on TikTok.
No, it is. So it is a multi-level marketing scheme. Got it. I just wanted to figure out if it was truly a pyramid scheme. It would be inappropriate of me to assume that it's a pyramid scheme without
Shatting
having
on
you
him,
explain
dude.
it
Shatting on him.
in such terms. But thank you. All right, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm game.
You're welcome to affiliate anytime you like, friend. There's no problem.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on because this dude he's lame, my friends. Let's
All right,
get
yeah, Hasan, I appreciate
He's
you.
lying.
I know you guys know.
All right, peace, boys. Have fun. Andrew, I'm always open to talk to you, my friend, if you'd like to.
What would our conversation?
Thank you, my friend.
All right.
That-
That's it, bro. Hasan Andrew cries, okay, dude? I don't understand, right? Because Andrew Tate is literally like I laugh so I don't understand how people take Andrew Tate seriously, right? Because I laugh so fucking hard every time I see an Andrew like on Tate clip on TikTok where he's like genuinely he's funny, but like the worst part about him is that he literally believes what he's saying. That's the bad part, okay? Andrew Tate needs to be more ironic. Yeah, I don't know.